What a day. Slaying them today. Good morning, Green Machine family. This is Dan, and you're watching Green Machine Outdoors. Today, we're taking you along on an adventure for a 24-hour catfish tournament. Starts at midnight, ends at midnight. We've got all day to fish as much or as little as we want and catch the 3 biggest, baddest fish we can find. We are off to a good start. Check out some of this action so far. Check it out. I've just got a rod cast out while I'm catching bait, and it got hit huge already. This fish was up in the shallows, and he ran back out into the deeper edge. He hit and turned the whole boat around. I'm hoping we got a big old goober already. It's pulling. Yes, it is. Yeah, make sure to keep him away from the motor. He went all the way across the other side of the boat here. Hey, it's 1 in the morning on tournament day. And I'm just gonna sleep on the water, so this is just a head start. It'd be great if it was a goober. I heard a huge splash up in the shallows when he hit in about a foot or 2 of water. So we will see. We got a little bit of current ripping through here, so it could be a little deceiving. It's not huge, but it's a good fish, no doubt about it. Great start. Really great start. All right, let's get this fish on the other side of me. Look at that fish, that's a great start. Here it comes. All right, we've got some electrical issues going on. I think I popped a plug loose, so I lost all my lighting and my graph and everything, but this is a 39-inch fish. That's a great way to start the tournament. We're gonna get this hook out of his mouth. It was actually a bit of a fiasco. I leaned a little bit too far to the side. I lost my cast net overboard, which actually sank to the bottom over here. And the buckets are floating downstream. My gill net also launched itself out the side of the boat. And I've gotta go chase some stuff down now. Now this fish doesn't wanna cooperate. Let's get that release here for you. He wasted no time with that. He's out of here. All right, we just moved to a new location and I'm hooked up already. I just put lines in the water. He's on there. I saw a bunch of huge marks on a channel ledge, so I threw some baits at him. Who knows what this guy is? He's trying to swim down the ledge. Got some smaller head pulls. So I don't think he's going to be quite as big as that last one, but we will see. I think it's just a little guy in current is all it is. That's a decent fish. Definitely what I was marking down there. Glad I threw some baits at it. Got him. In the boat. And on the board. Alright, we're looking at 34 1/4 on that fish. Look at the belly on this thing. He's just down there munching. Alright, let's get him in the water. Get rods back down on that ledge. Someone's playing with this rod over here. I was just trying to take a nap. It's real early in the morning. I'm looking at almost 4 a.m. Come on, take it down, take it down. We're gonna reel on him. He's got it, I think. Yep, he's on there. There we go. Very nice. He's either swimming up the ledge or he dropped it. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh, no, there he is. There we go. Oh, he's gonna dig a little bit too. It's not going down without a fight, not this guy. He's at the nightclub. There's some really big marks going underneath me. If we could hook up with one of those, that'd be awesome. That's another solid fish. I'm gonna let him do his thing right here for a second and get this board where it needs to be. All right, well that fish is gonna go 29 1/4 inches. We got a solid board and it's not even 4 in the morning. Now it's time to start upgrading some fish. Later, buddy. Looks like we got a visitor on this rod up front here. Look at that thing bent over. We're gonna pick up on that and see what we've got. He's trying to make a break for the channel here. We'll see if we can stop him short of that. Oh, what is going on there? Feels like he's wrapped up in something. Maybe I lost him here, or he's swimming. Not sure. Oh, there he is. It looked like a really small bite. Not sure what's going on now. Tiny. Must have just gotten hung up on something. There's a real little guy. He's just under 22 inches. We're going the wrong way. We need the big fish. Send her big friends. So we're actually going to pull the anchor up really quick and move. I've got this rod on the front snagged up on something. We're going to go get that undone. And I might move further down the channel ledge a little bit. Or up into the flat. We'll see. Moved on over into a flat and just hooked up with our first fish. Hit it real aggressive. We'll see what kind of size he has to him here. Oh, he's gonna pull a little. I don't think he's huge, but look at him bend that rod over. That's always fun. It's another good spunky fish. He might be right around that 30-inch mark again. We'll see. That's a really nice long fish. He's 36 1/4, maybe 36 1/2. I gotta check out my pictures. But it's time for him to get back in the water because we've got more fish to catch. Man, he was ready to go. Check that out, someone's playing on this. I think he's got it now. Yep, that fish is on there. I was sleeping for the takedown. It's now about 5:45 in the morning. We've got a solid board to start this tournament off with. This is fish number 6. If I didn't mention that already, I'm a little foggy from sleeping. But 6 fish, depending on his size, he's got to break 34 something to count for my board. My smallest fish is in that 34-inch range, and we're looking at close to 110 inches already on the day for 3 fish. So I will take that for not even being sunrise yet. That takes a lot of the pressure off, and I can just worry about hitting a couple good spots, looking for some nice big fish. This is not one of them, but he might work great for a slot tournament. All right, we've got 27 3/4 on this guy. It is so cold out here, my cameras think the batteries are dead, so footage might be a little spotty. We'll do the best we can. It'll warm up soon. We've got fish number 8 hooked up over here. He's running. And just put this rod back out. It's going down again. They like this chunk of bait this morning. Putting it right at the top of a channel ledge up on a big old flat. And I can't get my chest camera to stay on, it's just way too cold. My batteries are thinking they're dead. So we'll rock this camera as long as we can. And hopefully our next couple fish will be in warmer temperatures here. I'm certainly ready for them. I've been out all night. I almost didn't even want to reel this fish in. I just got all cleaned up, wiped all the water off, got my gloves on, and laid back down. And then this rod took off. But it's just not right to complain about catching fish, is it? Alright, turns out that fish is going to help. He was 34 3/4 inches, which I believe upgrades my smallest fish just a tiny bit. But in a tournament like this, every little bit helps. Time for him to go home. All these fish are down in the mud. You can see all the mud on their bellies when they come up, which I don't blame them. We've got a cold front coming through, so they're hunkered down in that mud, which is probably holding a little bit of heat. So I think that tells me what to do the rest of the day. Just had a nice takedown here. I'm going to reel down on him, see if he's still here. Oh yeah. And no, I think he let go. Or he's running. Please be on, please be on. I think we still got him. Yeah. All right. This is fish number 10. You may not have seen much fish number 9. These batteries are struggling. All right, you've got to check this fish out. He goes 43 1/4 inches with the biggest, fattest belly you've ever seen in your life. Look at that thing. He's a monster. Woo, baby! Beautiful way to start the morning. He was really hard to measure, so I got to get him out of here. All right, now that the sun's popped up, we are dragging baits. We're suspending 2 rods up front, dragging 2 in the back. We're gonna try some deeper channels, some channel ledges, and some flats. And we've got about 2 miles of river ahead of us right here. We're gonna play around on there, see if we can't pick up some more fish. We are hooked up on this back rod here. There's the Santee drifters again. They are popular. The bite's not fast and furious, but it's the only thing. Well, that's not true. One of my suspended rods in 4 feet did get hit. But these Santee drifters are the ones hooking up. Let's see what we got here. I think our tide is starting to turn. I've got to check the tide table again, but I'm pretty sure 9:30 is when the tide turns, and it is about 9:15. That's just a little guy. That is not what he felt like, I'll tell you that much. All right, real little guy, we're gonna get him out of here. Later, buddy. All right, we are hooked up right here. Let's see what we've got. This is on a Santee drifter. It feels like a solid fish. He's fighting, that's for sure. Now he's running. We gotta keep that slack out of there. He's running right parallel with the boat. Now he's gonna come to us. And he's just gonna sit. Now he's gonna pull. Feels like a strong fish. Oh yeah, there he goes. Pulling, pulling, pulling. About to get a look at him. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. What a day. Slaying him today. He's all wrapped up in my other line. We gotta be careful getting him in here. What a nice fish. All right, look at that guy right there. 37 1/4. He looks like his little fin right there is all messed up. He wrapped up just about every one of my lines, but I'll tell you what, for a fish like this, I'll take it. That's a nice one. Let's get him out of here and then get this stuff untangled. Well, as you can see, we are packed up and off the water. We had a really great morning of fishing, and that fortunately put us in the lead for the tournament so far. It is a 24-hour tournament. It goes up to midnight, and right now it's only about 12:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna keep an eye on that leaderboard, go home and get recharged, rest up, get warm, get some different clothes on, take a nap, and keep an eye on that leaderboard. Here it is as it stands right now. I'll put it up on the screen. I caught some fresh bait right before I got off the water, just in case I need to come out later tonight. I won't have to mess around with that. All right, so I'm working on the break-in process on little Honda outboard. Let's go see how that baby purrs. All right, so we are still breaking this Honda in. It's the 2.3 short shaft. Got it mounted back there on a one objective mount. Super easy setup. I can go over that in a video if you want to. Just leave a comment down below and let me know if you want to see that. Happy to make that video for you. But I'm gonna keep working on breaking in this motor. I idled it for about 15 minutes at home. It's air cooled, so you don't have to keep it in water. However, Now I'm gonna go ahead and start running it at low revs. You've got to do about 45 minutes at 10 to 30% throttle, and then 45 minutes to an hour at about 50 to 80% throttle. So I've got about 20 minutes left on the lower end, and then we'll keep breaking this thing in, and then by the end of this video we should be able to let it rip a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just steering with my rudder and I have the motor fixed in a straight position. I thought that might be the simplest way to do it so I don't have to run any external controls. I've barely got the throttle turned, maybe about 10%, and we're going 4 miles an hour. That's about max of what my old trolling motor would do electric. All right, so we made it out to our spot in record time with this little outboard here. Just got it past the low rev break-in period, so now I'm just working on not letting it rip. And to be honest, it actually works better at lower revs. Once you start to let it rip, it starts to dip the lower end of the water, so you actually go slower. So that's a good thing. You know, we'll just save some fuel and we will move efficiently. And we got a bunch of gizzard shad here. I'm gonna chop that up, get it out here. I'm sitting in 2 foot of water. It's nice and sunny back here. I figure there's some fish cruising. I saw some splashing on the way. Let's see if we can put one in the boat. Well, I was just reeling up baits to switch spots, and it looks like something was messing with my line after all. Didn't even feel them on there reeling them in. That's an ambitious little guy. That's a future goober of America. Let's get him out of here. Well, that's gonna do it for our trip. It was good to run that motor. Only caught that one little dink, but that's gonna do it for the day. Hopefully my fish from this morning are enough to hold up. Right now we're still in first place. Nothing has really changed too much at the top end since I've come out. Still a couple hours left, but I think most people are done fishing. You never know what can happen. It only takes a couple fish. We'll check back in for the final results. Well, it's the next day and it looks like we were fortunate enough to pull out the victory on that tournament. So congratulations to everybody that caught all the great fish and kept the pressure on. We had a really fun day on the water, even though we spent a lot of time out there, but we're already looking forward to our next trip. If you like to see those big fish, give us that thumbs up. If you want to see more, check out our link up top in the description. Well, thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next one.